Hey, what's up, Leo? It's Sergio and I'm here to do your tarot reading. Let's pull some cards and see what's going on with your energy. I hope you're doing well. I'm filming this on September 10th. Usually the energy resonates now or within a week's time. And just remember to take what resonates with you, okay? Let's see what we have for you, Leo. The High Priestess. Could be about spirituality, someone who's very in tune with their spiritual side. I'm seeing the chakras aligned. There could be an idea of following intuition here. Let's see what else we have. Oh, a lot of cards fell out here. Take the first three. Okay, we have the Death Rebirth card reversed. The Nine of Wands upright. And the Ace of Swords. Well, what I'm getting with this energy here is that something is coming back around. It's like being resurrected. Something that you might have thought was over is kind of being resurrected. And with that, this is something that might have hurt you or challenged you in the past, and you have your guard up over it, but you're willing to hear somebody out. There's news coming in here. There's communication coming in from something that you might have thought was over. This could be in a love connection, or it could be something where maybe you thought that you weren't going to hear about something, or you weren't going to hear from someone again, or you thought that a topic or a subject was it was over, like the book was closed on it, but there's something that's opening back up here. And with that High Priestess card coming up first, I'm getting two messages here. One of them is that you might be getting signs from the divine, because the High Priestess coming out right away is definitely a very spiritual energy. Now, something with the Death reversed, that card for me as a reader, as an intuitive reader, could also be somebody who's passed on. And you might be getting some kind of signs from somebody who's passed on here. So that's one interpretation of what I'm getting. Another interpretation is that you are feeling very aligned with yourself and with the universe here. And if something is kind of being resurrected and coming back, and it's causing you to be a little bit guarded, if it's someone who is still on this plane with us and it's just someone you thought you weren't going to hear from again, and you are hearing from them again, you're coming up as very aligned and centered. So if there ever was a time to be put in that situation, you're in a good place for it. Let's get more cards and see what comes up. The Four of Pentacles. There's something about holding on here. And with this energy on this specific card right now, I am getting, it's this sense of keeping something away from the public eye. It could be something that's on your mind, or that it allows you to free your mind or open your mind. But there's this sense of keeping it out of the public eye, keeping it secret, holding on to it kind of like a secret. Because the Ace of Swords is usually a truth, but there's this idea of holding on to something. Yeah, what else do we have? I'll switch decks for Leo. The Nine of Wands is in the center of your first row, so you have that fire energy there, Leo. 9 could be an important number for you right now. I'm getting the nudge to do it one more time. There we go. Nice shuffle one more time. Okay. Whoa! We got 3 cards that popped right out. You have the Strength reversed, the Two of Pentacles, and the Two of Wands reversed. there's a very challenging decision here. If it's not with you now, it's with you in the near future. You're going to be faced with a decision that's going to be a little bit hard for you. There's going to be a period here where you might not know which way to go. Now, let's pull a few more cards to see what this could be about. The Ten of Wands. I'm seeing an ending here. I feel like the choice is going to be to end. It goes from the Nine of Wands energy, like I got that message of like willing to hear somebody out but being very guarded. And then you move on to the Ten of Wands energy after having to make a decision here. It's not an easy decision. It's coming up that it's not an easy decision to make. The Four of Cups reversed. The Nine of Cups reversed. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, it's a decision, it's something very emotional. There's a very emotional decision coming up here. With this idea that I was talking about keeping something out of the public eye and holding on to it, with whatever this is, whatever like message you're going to be receiving here, whatever you're going to be hearing out, you might not want to tell people about it. And I see that that might be why it's a hard decision for you to make. I get this feeling here of like keeping things very internalized. I am getting strong energy here that's divine though. I mean, you have the High Priestess starting off the reading, and then you have this beam of light flying up from the sky over here, going right into your head. I mean, there's like, and I kept looking at this on this card here too. There's something, honestly, when I saw that card, what I thought was almost like a firework going off, or like even like some kind of like explosion. I don't know exactly what that could be, but when I saw that card, the first thing I thought was like an explosion. So I don't know what that's related to. I mean, now we're getting a lot of emotional energy with these Three Cups cards coming up. You have 4, 9, 8. I don't know if that number is important for any of you, but 4, 9, 8 with the emotions. The Four of Cups reversed under the Four of Pentacles. So like the Four of Pentacles is like not sharing something, not letting go of something, keeping it out of the public eye is what I was getting for that. And with the Four of Cups reversed under that, 4, 4. Four of Cups reversed is, it's like an offer that you're tempted to take now. It could be something you didn't want, or you told yourself you didn't want, and it's tempting to take it now. But then it's showing these other cards here of like lack of emotional fulfillment, wanting to leave something. It's like going back and forth between wanting to leave something and complete something and being tempted to like take it. There's a big like indecisive energy here coming up. All right, let me switch it up to another deck and see what we get. I'm seeing an object that I don't really know how to describe it. It's like small and rectangular. It's like maybe like that big. And I'm getting something like you would slide something through it. I have no idea what that's for. But I got that. There is some kind of peace here. There's like something in the middle of all of this. There's going to be like a very good moment of tranquility. And then as I said that the Star card is here, the card for healing. There's this lack of like Nine of Cups reversed is like not emotional fulfilling. So there's something you're going to be toying with this decision about something where you're torn between letting it go and like taking the offer. Or going like taking something you might have not wanted or told yourself you didn't want or wasn't a good idea or wasn't good enough, and you're stuck between this like letting go of it and taking it, and then there's this big healing energy coming up here. I mean, your center energy is looking good, Leo. You have the 9 of Wands, you have the 2 of Wands reverse, a lot of fire energy for you, and then you have the Star card under that. It's this idea of you are guarding yourself now, but you're still willing, you're not totally closed off. You've carried a burden in the past and you're facing a decision now, and it's not easy for you. And then there's this idea of healing. You have the Empress card, and then you have the Everything is Fine card in reverse, which is like the 10 of Swords reversed. Now with this Empress card here, I mean, going from the High Priestess in the beginning to the Empress, whatever period of indecision you're about to go through, there is going to be something in it. There's going to be this like tranquility. There's going to be some kind of very special moment. And it's going to be so like serene and tranquil. And there's going to be a very big healing quality about this experience. And I'm almost picturing, like, if I had to describe it, what I'm seeing is 2 things, like being on a plane and seeing the clouds below you, or like being on a mountain and seeing like fog banks rolling in through the valleys. Like, I'm seeing very tranquil energy here, like beautiful healing energy coming in after this. And then going to the Empress, I mean, she's the queen of all queens here. That's unconditional love. That's highly desirable, can grow anything, can, like the Queen of Earth, there's this big earth energy coming up here. And then with that Everything is Fine card in reversed, it's like, I'm getting this healing energy here. It's like you're finally able to let go. It's like there was some kind of resurrection of something here you thought was over, but I'm getting this idea of unfinished business. And you're showing up very centered as this starts out. You're showing up that you might be not sharing it, not being too open about it. And there's a period of indecision here, but there's this idea of remembering what your idea of emotional fulfillment is. And there's like, no matter what you're feeling during this indecision period, that moment that I'm seeing there, I don't know exactly where you're going to be, but it's going to be beautiful. And there's this amazing healing energy that's coming in, and it transforms this situation and like finally puts a close on it and frees you. And then you level up to this like at the top of your like energy level, like sitting in a really good spot. So I think the theme here in general is there's a healing of some kind of unfinished business, and it's going to be good for you. Even though I do have a very strong message here that there's going to be a period of indecision or like balance, like trying to balance or decide. And it's showing up as, I mean, about half of your reading is showing up as that. So you're in a good spot for this, but there is something coming in that might make things seem off balance. What I'm seeing is like a few days, several days, you might feel a little off balance, like 3, 4, or 5 days. But there's that moment that's going to come in, and when it comes in, it's like nothing. You're not going to have like any worries in that moment. It's going to be a reminder of like what like true peace is. So for that, I'm very excited for you. And that's what I'm getting here. I know I picked up a little bit on the energy in the beginning of someone from the other side. Yeah. I don't know. That was kind of the thing with my readings, is as I pull more and more cards, you kind of see the story develop more, right? It gets clarification, the details come out, and then you get the big picture. So for some of you, that could be that there's somebody there trying to send you signs from the other side. But this reading mainly is about healing. And there's some kind of unfinished business here. There's something being resurrected that isn't finished. And during this process, there's going to be a decision. There's going to be like a theme of balance and decision. And it's going to cause you a little bit of a challenge. But there's good healing energy coming in here. So it's going to allow you to finally close this and free yourself from it. Whatever that means for you. But that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope you enjoyed the reading. Please subscribe to my channel. It's totally free and it helps me out. Like my videos, comment if it resonates. Share with anyone who may enjoy this channel. And thanks a lot for watching. I appreciate you. Have a good day. Bye.